to bring in to replace them all. So I guess you have to leave some of them in.
What did they bring in? Umezawa Jite?
Yeah, basically Scott brought in a Jite, he brought in a Jite and a Soar. And William, I don't know what he brought in, probably a Soar.
Yeah.
No, he brought in 2 Echoing Truths. That's all we saw him bring in. So the sideboards really aren't metagame for the mirror, unfortunately.
On the play, maybe you do keep the Lord of Atlantis in.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but there's nothing else to decide out. I mean, there's nothing to bring in for them.
Right.
Kind of unfortunate.
They just informed each other there's no way they could use our tokens in this matchup.
Yeah, that's we have to run a prerequisite on all of our feature matches to check for any token generators. But yeah, we're off to the races.
Once again, for a competitive draft, come on up. Brendan Cook, Colin Drum.
Interval meta days, so no interval shenanigans from Scott this game so far. There's a Silver Gill Adept revealing Curse Catcher. And we draw an island to go with the Force of Will, Regery, Sig, Curse Catcher, and Umezawa's Jite in Scott's hand.
Scott's blue and white?
They're both mono blue. Scott, I think that was a Jite that you saw that looked like a white card. They're both mono blue.
I thought you said Sig.
Oh, the black. It's the black Sig.
Oh.
Sig, River Cutthroat. Is that his name?
The one draws cards if it does 3 damage. If the opponent loses 3 life. Scott gets another nibble off his life total.
Right. William, meanwhile, played an Aether Vial. And has a Force of Will for the Regery. I don't know if that's something we want to fight over. And
pitching a Sovereign.
Right, we decline fighting. Vial goes up to 1. We're going to try to draw a card off of a Silver Gill Adept, revealing a Regery. And we draw Wasteland. What do? You Wasteland a Wasteland to keep your Mutavault alive? Seems like a fine play.
Yeah, seems good.
I don't know about this race Curse Catcher versus Silver Gill Adept.
So there's Force of Will and Daze in Scott's hand.
I don't see a Daze. I think that's a Soar. Force of Will, Soar, Regery, and Curse Catcher. And Jite. There's the Sig.
It's a good blocker.
It is a good blocker. And we've seen a card drawn off of Sig. It's the new tech. Maybe you should run Sig. You already have blue cards in your sideboard, Tom Ross.
I got black cards too.
Oh, see? It all fits right in. We're playing 5-color Zoo over in Tom Ross's field. Pretty good standstill this is going to be.
Yeah. Last game you were stranded with 2. This game, this is what you're looking for when you're standstill. The true standstill, except you could sneak guys in.
Well, I don't think this is going to be a true standstill. I think the standstill is going to be broken ASAP. Island... something. Island, Jite, Regery, I believe, were the 3 draws. This guy picks up a Daze. Just attacking with 1. No Sig also. I'm going to try to force through 3 damage to get a card out of it.
But then you trade your Sig for
Silver Gill Adept.
one of those?
Yeah.
Or maybe Curse Catcher.
Which one's more annoying? Curse Catcher can be annoying, especially when you light on land.
Yeah. Scott can't Daze or...
Oh, Jite could be annoying. Scott just says resolves.
Did we get a new file?
This is it.
Okay. No additional land to equip the Jite right now. I have to wait a turn. I usually like to wait until you could Jiquip. That's what I like to call it.
Turn 4 play.
Yeah, turn 4 Jiquip. Actually, I do it on turn 3 because I always have Birds of Paradise.
So he just ran out of Regery for no reason there? off his vial when he could have done it end of turn. Maybe playing around Stifle, is that the only thing? Only thing. I don't know why you'd run out Reedry there if you didn't plan on doing anything.
I think that was just not a well thought out turn. The old legend rule on Jete reminds me of Kamigawa block constructed.
Everybody ran 4 Jetes.
There's a couple of decks that didn't. They were in the board. 3 in the board to get rid of the opponent's Jete. Nice format.
6? Wow.
Just a reminder, players, we got about 40 minutes left for the concession stand outside. So as you wrap up this round, think about grabbing something for dinner. Keep you going through it into the evening.
I almost bought a candy bar from the concession stand.
How many dollar bills did he want for you?
But it was $2.50. So I said, I don't want a candy bar. And I walked away with my nachos, which didn't have enough cheese.
$4.50 never not. They would have given you more. They would have sprinkled it all over if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm sure I could have asked for it, but I was already feeling bad.
They're pretty nice here.
Got extra peppers.
I have to hit up that concession stand.
I suggest getting a candy bar.
People don't understand what's here.
We have Snickers.
Or a $10 homemade sandwich meal.
You'd think all the convention centers we've been to, we'd be used to it, but
We've had some really good convention centers, though, like price-wise, some of them that we've been to.
It's probably the most expensive concession stand I've seen.
Yeah.
well, it's so small and they only get to open up probably twice a day, so they have to make their rents worth. All right, so we finally get a attack, and then we get to trade Silvergill Adepts. But Will goes down to 13 from that attack.
Oh.
Did we not increase our vial to 4 so that we could play Soar Temptation for free?
No, I think he just drew that, so maybe he wasn't anticipating.
Yeah, but still, you have 3 mana, and you don't have 4 mana, so, and you have Swords, don't you always just advance?
Oh, yes.
Reedry, that's why.
I guess that's a valid play. Attacking with Mutavault and Reedry.
Scott's going to take a chunk out of his life, drop it down to 10.
Yeah, Scott's at 10. It's 10 to 13. Okay, now we have to be advancing it to 4, which is going to be
this, and then you play Lord of Atlantis, and that's game. William takes it down in 3 games, beating Scott in the Merfolk Mirror.
Scott can only scratch his head, wondering what happened. I can tell you what happened. You played the mirror, and you got unlucky.
Being on the play really
This
helps.
is round
It does.
6.
Because then all your cards are better. Seems like this matchup, all your cards are better if you're on the play. And they're just strictly worse on the draw.
Then with the day's turn one for both.
She decided she wanted to play.
Key.
So, yep, nope, I guess I'll switch it to us. 1 second.
It's your last chance to run out if you don't want anyone to see you, Tom Ross.
Oh, the concession stand's about to close?
Well,
Yeah.
I think
it is about to close. So,
I'll do this.
see you later.
We were briefly joined by Tom Ross, but was scared away by all you guys.
Yep. So there you go. It's round 6. We have one more round of Swiss, then a top 8.
Is it only one more round?
Ain't it amazing?
You know what? Right now may be a good time for game 2 of that finals.
All right. So I'll scoot back here so you can go ahead and get that ready.
Get that queued up.
You guys get to watch game 2 of yesterday's finals. Will Eric be able to take it down against the Jun deck?
I'm not sure what happens.
I know. I'm kind of excited to see what happens too. All right. And you guys are watching it. They're shuffling up right now, and we're gonna do commentary, and I'm about to start recording.
No, I'm gonna wait until. I guess we can start right now.
Welcome everybody to the finals of Star City Games 5K standard event here in Dallas-Fort Worth. Eric took down game 1 with his Vampires deck against Jund and Brian on the left was playing.